I watched a couple games. The analysts were going crazy over him. Bro, I mean, you can make the face all you want. He didn't sneak up on nobody. What number was he drafted?
It wasn't 1 through 14, I don't think.
No, but I'm asking if somebody got an extra console. Like, my thing is this: if you drafted 1 through 20,
maybe I forget what number he went.
He was solid, right? What I'm saying is, you said Dalton Connect gets the hype because he's in LA, and I agree. I'm not talking about him not getting the hype in the NBA. I'm just saying he had the hype in Duke. That's why he got to the NBA. Because I'm being honest, I didn't like his game in Duke, but the commentators used to be going berserk. I used to be sitting in the house like, damn, they really going crazy over this kid.
Yeah, I remember him at Duke. I don't remember him. He wasn't a killer. They weren't good. Did they make the tournament that year? He was there?
No, I don't think so. Yeah. But I used to hear the commentators acting a little extra saucy, and I'm like, kid is like that. So I watched a couple games, and I'm like, okay, but it was enough hype for him to get drafted in the first round.
But that's what I'm saying is that he's good, and he's utilizing the social media, utilizing the marketing. And to me, he was up for rookie of the year with everybody else, and that hype wasn't there.
Get off the joint.
There's two. That's why I made the face, but it don't matter. If he need, it's over. If it took him to go a little crazy in the league first. Then there was
I haven't seen my future in a while. Good morning, Miss Darlene Bryan. I know I've been missing in action. I will explain later, but I always got to show love to the Miss Darlene Bryan. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, sweet lady. Go ahead, Fabian. I'm sorry. You know we got to show her love.
Yeah, but what's up, Darlene? But I just because we were heated. It got not heated, but to me, what you're explaining is a lot of these young kids, a lot of people are getting the hype with social media and whatever it is, and they're not all that. And what I'm saying is McCain was all that, did the hype train, and he should have been a top 10 pick. Like there was the French Revolution happening this year. Look, the way he's playing, who's really better than him this year? Ricochet has some flashes.
Flea, hold on, Flea, just real quick before we get to
hooping now.
Stephon Castle is in there, but even Stephon Castle, you got to be a basketball nut to be even like the Stephon Castle from the draft. I'm watching him like, though, he look from the draft, the college highlights. I'm like, yo, he looks crazy. He looks crazy.
I gotta ask Flea this. Do you think McCain should have been a top 10 pick?
Me personally, no. Because I don't know if I could see Jared McCain being the lead guard on somebody's team. That's a top 10 pick at his position. I don't think if you pick a guard in the top 10, you picking him to be either your lead guard or a guy that's going to get you a bucket. I don't ever see him ever be. So I'll ask you, now that I said it, I'll ask both of y'all. He a starting point guard in the NBA? I know it's his rookie season, but let's say 5 years from now, y'all see him being a starting guard?
Easily. Starting?
Yeah,
starting. I don't think y'all watching enough Jared McCain then. That's in the NBA. Y'all watch that he for his rookie, he saved the Sixers seat. Like he's the only hope for them. That team is so maybe the most disappointing team in the league.
Baby, and that kid is a rookie.
I don't care what he is. Yo, nice is nice. This is the part that I get confused with y'all. I'm giving somebody props, and that's confusing. I talk about Kyrie, that's confusing. I'm sure like Jared McCain was doing, like he was going crazy. The shit he was doing, he would get in transition, kick the ball out, and then run to the 3-point line. It was Steph Curry like. Not saying he's going to be the next Steph Curry, but he was doing things that's like, oh, that's a little mature for you. Like you're really working on your game. You're not just some TikToker. He was getting knocked for doing all that. Let's not forget that. So all the hype thing that you talking about, AllBall, it's like, all right, I understand if it was Bronny, like Bronny deserved to get that treatment because y'all brought that upon yourself. Jared McCain was bringing the same heat on himself by being a TikToker, and he came through. That's my thing. You got to give somebody props when they putting all the heat on them and they go, yo, I'm that dude. Then we watch him, we go, oh, nah, he's nice. He gets busy.
Well,
so when they do that, I got to give you your props. And if he was doing, like, I don't watch college ball. So even with the kid, we just talked about Dylan Harper. Nah, this kid is, y'all keep talking about Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey probably has more potential because Dylan ain't he's just not as athletic or he's not as big. But Dylan Harper looks like, yo, that's more guaranteed right now.
He's a pro.
Yeah.
Way more polished right now.
His game,
way more polished.
His game, his touch, but he looks more grown, more mature. Ace Bailey ain't, you know how they say their body ain't fill out. He just his confidence. That's the other thing. McCain's confidence. I don't even see too many rookies that's the thing that I think you hate, AllBall. A lot of these guys go on social media. Yeah, you talk a lot. That's easy to do on there. But when you get on the court, you don't show improve. And to me, McCain did that. That's why I kind of felt bad for him when he got hurt.
Well, you know, like I said, I watched him play a couple games in Duke. I didn't like his game. How, like I said, the commentators loved his game. I wish I could find some clips of some of the commentators. That's what made me pay attention because I didn't know who he was. But they definitely were talking about the nail polish and how he had struck a deal, right? So, but his game was, he played decent ball, right? But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he could be a starting point guard for every team in the NBA. Now, you give me the Washington Wizards, you give me Charlotte, certain teams, maybe in the future I get, but to be a starting point guard for like a championship contender or a playoff team, bro, as good as he played, Philly at one time was 2-12. So what was he doing over there that had Philly popping?
That team is trash.
Okay.
I'm not saying he's gonna be the next LeBron, Shaq. Nobody's saying any of this. We talking about a dude who's a rookie that is the same thing we seen with Dylan Harper. It's no problem for us to say Dylan Harper looks like he's about to be an NBA player. Out of anybody in, I mean, Cooper Flag, obviously, you know, but Dylan Harper, we're saying like he looks like he can impact the NBA right now. That's what we're saying. I'm not saying he's gonna be an all-star, all-NBA rookie year. McCain ain't gonna be no all-NBA dude, but nah, don't tell me his record is 2-12. Like, that's crazy.
So what is his NBA comp to you? Like, what's his ceiling? Who do you see? Who can you see him being? Because for me, like, I see him as the role that he's in right now, like what he was gonna be for the next year or two, being a backup to Maxey, being a backup to the other off guard, coming off the bench, being a spark, learning how to play the game. I don't see lead guard from him. I see a guy that could shoot it really well. I'm not going to take away from him. He could really shoot that thing. So he could shoot it really well, but the way he attacks doesn't give me table setter and I'm going to get to it. It just shows me like he's a bucket. So why not leave him in that role? I just don't see it. So that's why I'm asking you, who you see him as in the NBA right now as a player comp.
Would you consider that a gamble? It's the most wonderful time of the year for getting in on all hoops, football, and hockey action at DraftKings Sportsbook. In the season of giving, we're being gifted college football and basketball, pro football and basketball, and pro hockey too, almost 24/7. And here's a gift for all new customers. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code ABTV. That's code ABTV for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. When you bet just $5. Happy holidays from DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bet must win to receive a reward. The bet must win to receive the reward. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/bball.